Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only thing I see. Come on, baby, it's you. What's up, y'all? I am Skyler and I have a new tutorial series called How to Sing Like. And this video is on how to sing like Beyonce, one of my absolute favorite singers. So like many of you vocalists out there, you probably have grown up listening to Beyonce or got hip to her eventually and listened to her journey as she started with Destiny's Child to where she is now. She has evolved so much. Like, her voice is amazing and you can hear such the change from when she started when she was in her teens. So one way to sing like Beyonce is to practice. Practice makes perfect, right? She has been groomed for this lifestyle. She has been groomed for her career. She has been singing since she was a child, like literally been groomed to be in the industry, to be an entertainer, to perform, to dance, to sing. And it shows because her stamina on stage, her vocal range, everything. You can tell how focused she's been on her voice and developing it and how strong it's gotten. She has so much range, so many textures and vocal abilities and agility and everything with her voice. So practice makes perfect. Of course, we all can't sound like Beyonce because we all have our own vocal box. We all have our own God-given range and everything. But there are some things that I have noticed as I've studied Beyonce over the years that I can implement to mimic her, sound like her, be inspired or influenced by her. So with Beyonce, as of late, she has been challenging herself and choosing diverse songs. In her Lemonade album, she really showed her diversity. She sang rock, she sang country, she had a reggae vibe, and lately she's been rapping. Like legit rapping. So she's a hip hop artist now too. I think that's one of the main things that I noticed about Beyonce. She has no limit to what she can do. She can do it all. She can sing ballads, she can blow, she can belt, she can rap, she can pull it back, she can sing high, falsetto, all this stuff, right? So I think that's the coolest thing. If you guys have heard Angel, Angel is such a high falsetto song. Very high, very soft falsetto, and you can tell she's not singing in her natural voice, right? Her natural lower range voice or full voice. She's singing very soft, very high in her falsetto, very quiet. That song is a great example of her using that tone. Just last year, she produced the soundtrack to The Lion King, The Gift, which was the best gift of like the year and this year. Like, it's such a good body of work, such a good body of work. But with that one song she had, Spirit, which was actually in the remake of The Lion King, you hear her range deepen. She has such a low range. The other day I did listen to Bills, and I noticed that she had a low end then, but she's aged, she's had babies. These things affect your voice. So her range has gotten deeper and gotten lower. And with Spirit, you really hear it. She's hitting like really low notes. And not just hitting the notes like she was before in Bills when she was in Destiny's Child and was starting out with her amazing voice but still had a very young voice. She is like giving these low notes with such strength. She has so much strength and power in these low notes, which really shows me that, okay, she has developed that range and she's also strengthened that range down there rather than just getting some low notes and really just letting them be there. She's like living in that area and working the area out. So one of the things I do with my students is I find out their range in their first lesson. So that way I know where to do warm-ups. And within that range, we work on strengthening all the notes in that range. And then later on, say they want to be able to sing a little higher or sing a little lower. Because I know their range, I can help them work on those higher notes a little bit and get it a couple steps higher. And for lows, I can strengthen those lows by working out the lows, warming up. I'm a soprano, okay? In college, I sang soprano 1. I'm pretty high, but I worked really hard on getting a stronger alto voice. The notes were already there. In a sense, I just had to like keep working at them. And because I was working on them so much, my voice did get lower. My range did get a couple notes lower. So I really focused on singing those lower notes and therefore they got stronger and I was able to sing lower in general. So with Beyonce, she has such a big range with her music. Practice singing your range and stretching it just a little bit. work on trying to sing a little higher and a little lower. Do not sing songs that are not in your range completely. Like, just if there's like a note that's a little higher that you can maybe work towards. I always like the challenge of working up or working down or whatever and strengthening it. With Don't Hurt Yourself, she showcased her ability to sing kind of a rocker vibe, but she also showcased her range a lot. And just seeing her live performances of that, it's just like, wow, like she's amazing, right? Just seeing that her ability to give so much energy and attack the notes really and have the control. Beyonce has control. She knows what she's doing, okay? She has it on lock. Whatever's coming out of her voice, she knows before it comes out. Think about what you're about to do before you do it. Think before you speak. Think before you sing. Like, have it all processed before you come out with it. If I'm doing ad-libs at a jam or during one of my songs, I may be thinking about what I'm doing, hearing the note in my head before it actually comes out my mouth. So I can make sure, okay, it goes through a process, it sounds right, I'm gonna sing it. Like, I'm not gonna sing a note that's off key because it doesn't sound right in my head. So it's like, almost like you're doing two different things at one time. You're singing and you're also processing in your head as you're singing before it comes out. Beyonce, it's never a mistake. Like, she rehearses like crazy and it shows. Her voice is like perfect all the time. Like, it just is. With Daddy Lessons, she had a country flair, and that was cool to hear, just because when you sing country, it's a different technique. And I think in this song she showcased that and just showcased just different textures in her voice. So I really like to hear that. One of the other things that Beyonce does really well is singing mixed voice. So when she was younger, when she was in Destiny's Child, when she had her first album, Beyonce and everything, she had a really sweet, beautiful, high head voice, falsetto voice. Her chest voice was there. Like, you heard that chest voice. But that mixed voice, that strength that she has with those high notes, she developed that over time. Like, that was not there initially. So hearing, for example, like hearing Already from The Gift, you started to hear that mixed voice really come out on album 4. It came out in 2011, and that's when I really heard that voice, that mixed voice, that strength. She was really starting to get that strength. That top end wasn't as bright. It had Love on Top. It had Party. It had Countdown. It had 1+1. Gosh, that song. And when she sang that live, like, there's so much power and strength in those notes. For example, when she would go, just when I ball up my fist, I realize that I'm laying right next to you, darling. We ain't got nothing but love. Sorry. That song, I just go on for days. I love that song. Love that song. But go listen to her live version. She has such a good mixed voice. And we're going to get to a warm up in a second that will help strengthen her mixed voice. One other thing that Beyonce does that makes her voice like hers, it's just so cool that you don't really hear a lot of people do this. She belts on random words. Like, you would think, oh, a big word in the song, I'm a belt, I'm a, like, you know, give it a growl and all that stuff. No, she like just will be singing a line and just emphasize this one word and belt it. And it's like not even a high note, and it's not even a big note, but she has such, like, she can just like go for it. And I think that's really cool. I think that's really, really cool that she can do that. And she can go into so many different, you know, textures in her voice and everything. So Beyonce's a great vocalist. Also, if you haven't seen her live in person, watch her, like, study her videos, like watch Homecoming. Watch one of the videos from her On the Run tour, one of her recent ones. Her strength, and as she dances and sings, like, she has so much strength and so much breath control. The fact that she can dance and do all of that and sing and not mess up and not skip a note and all of that. She has great technique. She has great breath control. She takes breaths when she needs to in the right places, and she takes enough to help her get through where she needs to go. You never hear her go off key. You never hear her, you know, like anything. If anything, she'll dance, she'll fall before she misses a note, you know? So I want to do a quick warm up with you guys to help you understand mixed voice and help you strengthen your mixed voice. So it's a perfect fifth. We're going to slide and then we're going to go to the note straight. So we're going to go yeah. Okay, so slide down, slide up, and then hit it. The slide helps you get the placement, and then when you hit it, stay in that same spot. Don't transition. Don't switch up. You gotta have the control. You gotta stay. You gotta keep it. So this is where I would switch to head voice, and I have to really be mindful of keeping that chest voice even though I'm going higher. So strengthening that mixed voice. Yeah, that would be head voice, but I'm trying to go mix. So yeah, instead of yeah. Hear the difference? So I gotta keep it, and it's a way to switch it. There's a way to, not switch it. Definitely learn how to do chest voice and head voice. Learn the difference so you can better understand what you're doing, and then strengthen that chest voice as you go higher. And if you guys want more information on chest voice, mixed voice, and head voice, and understanding it all and transitioning between them all, I have a whole lesson on it in my online vocal course. Sing with Ease, Bloom Your Voice in Any Genre. It's available on Teachable, and you can purchase it on my website. And if you do purchase it, you can also get 2 lessons with me. If you get the premium package, it comes with 2 lessons. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Just saying. So you guys can work with me and do Zoom lessons with me and everything too. If you guys have any singers that you want me to cover for this new series, How to Sing Like, let me know in the comments. And if this helped you guys, if you feel like you could sing more like Beyonce because of this video and have the tools to do it, let me know. Leave a comment. Make sure you guys like this video and share, and follow me on all social media at I am Skyler Reed and Skyler's Music Studio. Peace, y'all. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my studio. Come on in. I'm so happy you guys are here. I can't wait to help you guys get started on this Sing with Ease vocal course.